ESPN released the formula for QBR. I'm the only person out here calling them out to say, release the formula so we can see on how you're measuring the statistics for the quarterback. QBR was created by ESPN, and it's a formula they won't share. It's proprietary. They won't show you how to use it. Now, it's not passer rating. Passer rating, you actually can calculate your own formula by plugging in the raw data on what the quarterback has done. In fact, right here is the formula for passer rating and how you want to figure it out. So if you want to do it yourself, you're like, I don't trust what they did, you can actually go and audit this yourself and calculate passer rating. ESPN tries to sell quarterback ratings saying like, oh, well, we're not going to give you the formula, but we take in, for example, rushing yards, opponent's defense that they have, the quarterback situation, and all these different factors. Then share it. We need the transparency if we're going to take this stat as a legit thing. And there's multiple examples that I have to show you why this can be manipulated. Let's look at this example. Zach Wilson, 102 yards passing, 1 passing touchdown. 91 yards rushing, 1 rushing touchdown. Joe Burrow, 525 yards passing, 4 passing touchdowns. Who had the better QBR here? Somehow, Zach Wilson outdoes Joe Burrow here, 92.4 versus 89.3. Let's look at this one. Marcus Mariota, terrible day, right? 102 yards passing, 2 interceptions, 15 rushing yards. Passer rating was just terrible, right? It made sense for him. Ryan Tannehill had a decent day, though. 168 for 2 touchdowns, 46 yards rushing. He did have 1 lost fumble, but a good overall passer rating. But still, Ryan Tannehill was all the way at a 30.9, losing to Mariota, who didn't throw for a single touchdown pass and only threw interceptions, yet somehow the QBR was better for Mariota. Let's look at Aaron Rodgers here. 341 yards passing, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 fumble. Great passer rating, right? Ryan Tannehill, 191, 0 touchdowns, rushing yards, 29 with 1 rushing touchdown. Pretty decent passer rating. According to QBR, Rodgers is a 60.2, even though his passer rating was near perfect. And then you have Ryan Tannehill at 67.6, beating out Aaron Rodgers with those stats. ESPN claims that QBR takes in context and clutch moments, but that opens up the door for subjective interpretation, potentially meaning to biased grading, which can make a player look better or worse depending upon the narrative. You can't compare quarterbacks across games or a season if your core metric can be tailored. Any stat that can't be replicated or audited is less science and more branding, which then undermines its objective measure as an evaluation tool. So like I said before, ESPN, release the formula.